Welcome to another episode of Roll With Me.
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna talk about this fucking story on how, like, I fucking got into a car accident right after the people I was with just copped a pound. And yeah, so bang. To give more preference to this, when I was in high school, I used to meet a bunch of random niggas, like all the time. Like even now, I have the most random interactions ever, and which is, I like them. I'm not complaining about them. I like the random interactions, just talking to random fucking people and hearing about their days and shit, or like, I don't know, talking about agreeing on some shit. One of these days, I'm going to school and I want to fucking smoke. I wanted to figure out how the fuck I can make that shit happen. Boom. Me and my friend ended up taking a Uber to our smoke spot that we usually go to, and we were just gonna get a plug to come deliver to us. Plug couldn't come, plug never came. Treeless, carless, hopeless, sitting there at a fucking park, nigga, waiting for some type of fate. So we're like, all right, fuck. Our friend lives close. We just walked to our friend's house. And then we asked this one nigga, cause this nigga's always out. Even though this niggas was like our age, we were like 16 at the time. That nigga's never in school. Like, that nigga's a drug dealer. He sells weed. That nigga just traps all day. That's all it is. We called this nigga up. He's like, yeah, bro, I'm right by y'all. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, yeah, you guys can, like, he's like, I got treat for y'all. Da, da, da. He's like, we just gotta do something real quick. Come picks us up. Doesn't tell us what we're doing. It's me and two of my friends. Bang. We hop in the car. It's this kid we know. It's the kid we know driving. And then one of his, like, older brother's friends. He was friends with his brother's friends because the nigga was in jail and, like, he made him look over him type shit. Besides the point. We're with these niggas. It's a him and a dyke. Kid you not. Nigga cannot drive. The nigga that is driving, that nigga is the worst driver in the world. And the nigga always said, like, oh, it's cause I'm from New York and I'm used to New York stop and go traffic only. I'm not even gonna say anything. So, yeah, so either way, they come pick us up. The dyke ends up turning around and is like, asks my friend, he's like, oh, can I just use your bag real quick? Doesn't say what it's for. Doesn't say what we're doing. Nigga stops at this house. She goes in, wait, she's like, can I use your bag real quick? Yeah, he's like, yeah. She gets his bag, empties it out. Empties it out, goes and leaves. Come back, pound is inside of his bag. We're like, oh, this car, we're like, the car stinks. And we're like, oh yeah, blah, 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 whatever. They end up telling us that, like, they just caught the pound. I'm like, oh, all right, whatever. So we're on our way, we're driving, like, I don't know, like, the type of niggas, like, this nigga would hang around with, like, the random kid that we met. Like, they just, like, I don't know, bro. They just be doing shit sometimes. Like, even when we were driving in the car, like, the bitch is, like, hanging out the window, like, going like this and shit, like, hanging her foot out the window type shit. Like, bro, we're, like, blasting music. Like, nigga, we just copped a pound. Like, tone it down a little bit. Like, yell it out the window type shit. So, we're driving. We pull up to this fucking stoplight. And, we're not even going fast, my nigga. We're not even going crazy fast. We're going, like, moderate 30 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? 30, 40 miles per hour. It's a residential fucking road. Not residential. But it's like, bruh, it's not a fucking highway, my nigga. Like, that's all I can say. It's not a fucking highway. It's not anything extravagant. We pull up, and the nigga's slowing down, but he's just not slowing down enough. He is literally not slowing down enough. Like, it's slowing down. Like, we're getting close. I'm like, oh, like, I can understand slowing down and shit. Wait, nigga does not slow down. He hits this bitch. And all I'm thinking is, damn, if this bitch calls the police, I know we're going to jail. If these niggas even let that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, if these niggas even stay along for that. Either way. So, the Dykes like, calm down. None of these niggas have licenses. Dykes like, calm down. We drive up more. We motion the lady. We're like, it's literally like some old Asian lady. Like, literally the sweetest, oldest Asian lady I've ever seen in my life. Like, barely, like, I mean, if she did speak English, she just didn't speak it with us much, you know, because she just did a bunch of nods and, like, okays, you know, but, pulled her bitch to the side. We pull up. Pulled her over to the side. We pull up. And, like, there's nothing really wrong with her car. Like, there's no really, like, a dent. Like, I mean, a little bit of paint got exchanged, but, like, no real dents. And they're like, mommy, oh, everything is fine, blah, 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 blah. And the lady, I'm looking at the lady's face. She looks confused. She looks like she's looking back at the bumper, looking back at us. And then she literally goes, okay. Literally says, okay. And we were like, what the fuck? We drive off, we leave. And I don't think I ever hung out with those niggas ever again, actually, after that day. Like, I think that's the last time I've ever, I mean, I've seen them, but, like, I don't think I've ever gotten in the car with them ever again. Like, that shit was garbage. But yeah, I mean, I got my weed. I got home. And I enjoyed my day. I got my weed, I got home, I got dropped off perfectly fine, and I smoked my goddamn J. And that was today's story. Bye.
Most of my hoes miss me, but I don't miss them. I like getting money, and I like getting richer. I like putting on all this shit with the fashion, I'm that nigga. I had to go and switch up my little swag, baby, I'm different.